paradise won't change your mind. Can't shape the lights. I'll take the chance and roll the dice.
Welcome back to ETA Anger Management. So Chris was just regaling us about how the time where he was angry enough to rip an orc in half, but had no orcs at hand. Please, elucidate us.
To be completely honest, there's not a whole lot of story. I was the shift supervisor at a Starbucks.
Then make up the story. I mean, no one's going to be able to prove it.
Your old boss isn't going to call us up and say, dude, what the hell? That's not how it happened.
I'm terrible at coming up with stories on the fly.
Fine, then we'll just retell the story where you ate cinnamon again.
I ate cinnamon. It happened.
The cinnamon fought back.
Actually, yeah, guys, if you
I had a heaping tablespoon of cinnamon and was breathing cones of cinnamon for a little bit.
Yeah, if you want to hear the full story, you should go watch our Minish Cap playthrough again, because we actually told the story on there.
Oh.
From my perspective, because I had the fun time of a note.
Yeah.
And a video camera.
I didn't realize there was actual video of it.
Oh, yeah.
I knew there was photos. I didn't realize there was video.
You were on the security camera.
Yeah, I didn't realize you would... Or you could actually pull and record the security footage.
It would be pretty shitty security footage if you couldn't. I mean, yeah.
It's okay, we caught footage of him. How do you know? Well, it's not like we can go look at it. I mean,
yeah, I realized that it was a pretty shitty security system, and about half of the cameras were actually like fake plastic domes to make it seem like we had more than we did. But that was also, you know, to hide the fact that we had more cameras than you could potentially see.
That's fair.
Yeah. We had a lot of decoy cameras, and then we had a lot more like actual cameras, and then there were certain cameras in the system that didn't show up on the main monitor program on purpose.
So that employees didn't know where they were.
Yep.
Interesting.
My assumption is that they were in the back to make sure employees weren't doing stuff.
Oh, they were just... they were freaking everywhere. I mean, most of the time if you were paying attention on the camera system and you knew how to access all of them, you knew exactly what was in someone's basket before they actually got to the register.
Neat.
Yeah.
That's
By the way,
cool.
never steal from Target.
Because stealing is wrong?
Well, stealing is wrong, but also if you think you're going to get away with not getting caught, you are also wrong, because their system is just like that, except for it's computerized. So they don't actually need anyone in there to know exactly what you have picked up and put back and stuffed in your pocket and ripped open. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
So is it automated? Like, is there somebody viewing this stuff and saying, okay, that's a crime, that's not?
They usually it's... So most of the time, retail theft and crimes like that, they won't... Unless you're being quite blatant about it, which a number of people are, they won't actually do anything about it till you leave the store, and then they'll just file a police report and let the police handle it. But if you're ever wondering why a lot of in some like bigger retailers and big box stores and stuff like that, they know exactly what to suggest to you before you get up there.
They're
There's a reason.
watching like body language and stuff?
Well, no, they know exactly what you picked up and what you were looking at.
Oh.
So, yeah.
That's creepy.
It is, but I mean, they have to have some way to compete with Amazon and other online retailers.
Fair.
And I mean, you don't does anyone really have a problem with the fact that Amazon is always like, here's some suggested add-ons to your whatever the fuck it is that you picked up?
Actually, maybe a little.
Well, yeah, but this is the same thing but with people.
Good God. How did you get into this clusterfuck?
He walks across the bridge.
Well, there's your problem.
Yeah. You should have stomped across that bridge.
Well, the phrase is captain on the bridge, and since you are the captain, you should stay on the bridge and not go off it. Therefore, holding the bridge. And
that's the mistake.
Yeah. break out your machine gun and just mow down orcs and let them die in front of the bridge while not actually being on the bridge, because as any good captain would conduct his activities on the bridge, he wouldn't allow orcs on it.
Of course not.
Unless he was an orc captain, in which case, whatever.
Well, in which case he spelled it wrong and probably doesn't know the rules anyways.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
pronounced.
what the crap? I'm way the hell back here.
Well, then you shouldn't have died.
Easy for you to say,
It is, actually.
being all still alive and junk.
I know.
I just realized that we're the two NPCs on either side of
We
Captain Titus.
really are.
But we're the snarkiest asshole ultramarines the world has ever known.
You know, that's probably why we didn't appear in a sequel that never existed.
Well, neither did Chris.
Yeah, that's true. Captain Titus did not. So,
In fact, Captain Titus did never existed after.
that's
this.
true. He did not never
Exhausted?
have exhausted at all ever again, or to begin with. 3K lore is weird.
We've totally extended.
Yeah.
But I think we started this episode talking about Starbucks and how Chris got angry as a ship.
Oh, that's right.
And totally diverted into Cinnamon Town.
Well, no, because he said there really wasn't much to the story other than he was working at Starbucks and got really angry.
I was working at Starbucks. I was a shift supervisor. I had an employee who didn't call, didn't show up, and 2 hours later came in after a long, busy rush, and it had been a bad day, and I got absolutely livid. First time I've ever been actually shaking from anger while driving.
Oh, wow.
Came home, and roommate didn't even notice it until he found out later that I was absolutely pissed.
And
Oh, this was
that
several
was
years ago.
suicide there.
That was accidental suicide.
See, it's the memories.
Memories.
Memories! Ah! That's how it goes in
Oh.
the musical, too.
In the musical, they
Yeah.
they blow up.
They're
from
just
remembering.
they're so tense. They that comes out really nice on the audio feed.
It does. It's a good thing that I use dynamic processing to get rid of the spikes. Because there's a lot of them.
Oh, I bet there is.
Yeah. Like, you know, when I made you do the zombie run section in Shantae. That was funny.
Oh, I bet it was.
Well,
Still have nightmares.
I believe it will have aired before this episode. Yes, it will definitely have aired before this episode.
Yeah. Sometime next year. I mean, what?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
No, I've got a calendar. Pull it up.
Yeah, it's great. Not that we're gonna pull it up. We're not gonna put it
No,
up.
we're not putting it on.
That's crazy talk.
That's crazy.
But no, get that advent calendar out of here. It's not even close to December. Or is it?
You know what? I don't even freaking know. And
Frickin' orbital bombardments! What the hell?
that was just a mortar from over the ridge.
Yeah.
So, but Pat,
They're really pestling you over this, aren't they?
we do need. He needed more time.
Something crushing. I don't know.
Sage advice.
Oh, see, there we go. All right. So, in order to spice things up, maybe use more gun.
Maybe you should switch to the gun that don't.
Do
blow.
you have?
He's got plenty of gun.
Well, but I mean specifically the bolter. That's a rapid fire kind of thing.
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
you can just kind
it's
of
the
spray it into a crowd of orcs and watch them all fall over.
yeah the regular bolter is the assault rifle of this game.
Oh, okay. Whoa! Shrek exploded.
But yeah, Pat, we do need to get back and play some more Shantae.
Yeah. I do have to admit that game is a lot of fun.
It is, and I mean, and it's not long until the next one comes out, and you know, I feel that we should probably beat that one before we attempt to play that.
Yeah. Isn't that stuck in like development hell?
No,
Kickstarter,
it has
or
an
has it
actual,
actually
no,
finished?
it has an actual release date. which
Wow.
I believe will actually occur before this video airs.
Is it
So
going to be
it
honored
will-
more closely
It will
than
have
Mighty Number 9?
It will have had an actual. Oh yeah, no, it's already. They may have a day one patch, but they have to have already submitted code for disc printing.
Oh, they're making a physical product.
Yeah, I pre-ordered the physical product because I like having the physical product. Just
You know, I thought, oh, no, I'm totally going to buy all my video games. I want to hold a disc in my hand. I don't care anymore.
For some things, I don't care anymore, but for things like, for games that I want to be able to share with my friends or play on this channel, I kind of need to have the physical copy.
Yeah, that's
So,
as we stare lovingly into the Space Marine box over on top of the table there.
I also like
Space Marine
having the physical copy for anything Blizzard puts out because I buy the collector's edition and they come with all kinds of really nifty stuff.
yep.
I did that once, and I feel I kind of wasted it almost. I bought the collector's edition of Wrath of the Lich King.
Hate you for getting
Ratchet the Lich King.
Oh God, Ratchet the Lich.
Ratchet the Lich.
Oh God, that sounds terrifying. How would that even happen?
Clank goes back in time and stuff.
Accidentally gives Frostmourne to his buddy?
Yes. Well, because
he can't corrupt a robot?
because they always need more and bigger. No, I think you need to have a soul for it to steal.
Are you saying that robots don't have souls?
Some of them in WoW, in fact, do.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
see?
that Clank does not have a soul.
You just because he has red hair, that's racist.
Clank doesn't have hair.
He could if he wore a wig. It's totally racist, man. Seriously.
I don't.
How
okay.
can you live with
You
yourself?
know what were we talking? We're moving on. You bought the physical collector's copy of Wrath of the Lich King.
Yes. Mostly I picked it up because I wanted the art book that came with it. I don't think I've ever actually opened said art book.
Oh, you should. It's
Even
so
once.
pretty.
Wrath was a pretty expansion.
It was. It's been completely and utterly overshadowed by all the expansions that have come afterwards. But at that point, I didn't play WoW enough to make the collector's edition worth it.
He didn't need that.
Ah! You just ripped his head into several chunks with your bare-ish hands. Bare like Mother Russia. No way.
You almost killed yourself with that plasma shot again.
It's because he was far closer than I was expecting.
I would say that if
I
they
thought
are
that was
moving
his-
towards you, you shouldn't plasma shot them.
I thought that was his buddies going all overzealous on the supporting fire.
Yeah, that's probably it.
That damn Inquisitor, he's all like, oh, he needs to do the melee takedown for health. I'm accidentally critical this guy. Whoops, sorry about that.
I didn't do
My
that
bad.
on purpose. But yeah, you should crack open that art book. It is beautiful.
I also have at least the first Art of the World of Warcraft card game book, which has essentially the best parts of all the cards from the first
Whatever
however
number of
many
expansions,
packs or whatever of all of the cards, because I really couldn't care less about how the game actually plays. It's just freaking gorgeous.
It is.
Also, the guys from Penny Arcade have cards in there, and
They
so
do.
gorgeous.
But no.
What?
They really don't fit the art aesthetic of the rest of the game.
They
at
really
all.
don't.
No, it doesn't fit the aesthetic, but independently of said aesthetic, the pictures are really good. I like Michael Krahulik's work. That's Gabe.
What?
Yes.
No. His name's Gabe.
I'm sorry. Gabe.
Oh, okay.
That's Gabe. That's Tycho. Yeah, he's just really, really good. I like his stuff.
I may need your help to activate
Unfortunately,
the
I have also seen
How large is the weapon?
stills of their.
mechanism is at my
So do you remember way back when they did like this, the very first comic experimentation thing?
Oh, yeah,
where they
like
just
Automata.
toss out a couple of
I think
stories.
there's ammo in that box there.
Automata was one of my favorites. I frickin' loved that story idea, but it didn't get enough votes on their forums or wherever they were taking
I
opinions.
don't remember where they were doing it.
But somebody else said, you know what, screw it. I love this thing even more than other people do. So I'm going to start a Kickstarter and I'm going to make this into a live action television show. Because
Oh, I know what's coming.
Almost Human tried to kind of sort of do something similar, but it just wasn't
You should wait a sec,
quite
Chris.
enough.
We're gonna break this one early because I know what's coming.
Oh, goody.
Oh.
waves upon waves of orcs, and we do not have enough time for that as it stands.
Yeah.
So we will take a break real quick.
We need to go get our orc swimmy fins.
Yeah.
And,
So we're gonna go lather up some orc repellent,
some bat orc repellent.
bat orca repellent.
See, it's bat orca repellent because you're here.
It's true.
Otherwise, it would have to be Chris orc repellent.
That's true.
Truth.
As well. All right.
No,
everyone.
Chris, man.
Christian man. Christman. Good old Christman.
Yes. That's a very Jewish pronunciation for someone with that kind of name.
It is. All right. Bye, everyone.
I live it out like I'll never die. I lose my head in the starry sky.